Mame fa say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
So utie eno a mighty minority a Afenyo-Markin da no wagina mu ye press conference na o say prosecutions are equal against former members of the SY government, Kufuor's government, and the MPP meeting na a political persecution. Wa mu kire mu amabobo nipa bia obi kura ka se dum say is back ya ye say ya kwache no obi ene be ka say ya o teo di friadente kumesu to fanti comedy to Baba Amando to Esando bi na also central region any one mom ke ka hu nyina na no wa ye press conference wa mana so wa say judge na wa say no he will continue to disrespect him until he does the needful. Na any ni okika kan ho no enkomo yi eto say
yo back me once again me da sepa Fabio Ghana, your politics is quite an interesting conversation. It looks like we are always in circles. And back when I said you, we introduction, Casimir, the director legal of the party. Back when I sabi. Me say even first of all, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Krana raised the issue first. Me kind Dr. Bawumia press statement no. Me wan wapa. Back when me for 8 years, 2017-2024, now one the vice president of Ghana.
Me pa cho na ye His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
And as vice president, wouldn't me say no a chairman of the police council?
No. Yes. I know pa.
Good. Look, me as director leader of NDC Ghana police, any more officers. Omo in a complaint at the buy etia Mugabe Masi. Tony Mugabe Masi.
Oh, me aminia.
Good. So wakasa etia omo. Inti echi Mugabe Masi. Me ana made na call CID headquarters. You do CID headquarters. The next day, almost the Embra court. You call court. Almost the charges ne borno. Police for a day. 3 prosecution witnesses. Nyana me ye cross examination no ye BPR. You call court 54 times. Many Mugabe Masi. 54 times. Circuit court, yeah.
54 times.
54 times.
Any issue go on no.
Kana kabio. Set with the IGP attempt. At that time, not Dr. Bawumia was the chairman of the police council. Me in an lawyer for Mugabe Masi. 3 years in a year case no. At the end, me the submission of no case. Submission of no case now me no. You know, mujina so in a judge mujina so na or acquitting na or discharging Mugabe Masi. Me na me yes away no.
We are man pro bono.
No pro bono.
Maybe so. Senka or quantify in sika. No Mugabe go fan way.
Don't mean to me 54 times. You can call Mugabe Masi. Second court in a year's idea no. I was his lawyer throughout. I cross-examined the prosecution witnesses, police witnesses on mobile na me. And so Omukofo people from Institute of Linguistics or something at the buyer to do translation. Me cross-examination of the person. And so why would you Bobi answer? Man foundation Bobi answer.
I sabi krom ni no.
Aha. Yet one almost say Bobi akoka say second lady ye mame Samira Bawumia any first lady almost you can wa presidential jet na ye mame Samira AC a dandy or cantonment. No hana Bobi FM is a police force from the CID aba omoba bechi no nti bebi bia me wo bia no o se me member bra ina me dwane call police CID regional office CID Greater Accra region me do ina omo detaining into custody. I was with him. Edu baby na me say no baby I dey across man the bail. Be answer happy.
No, meet you.
Hello.
Afenyo ye meet you.
Sorry. Na me ka say me ni bobi. Me yin in charge na ka me bossa short nko a. Greater Accra office, regional office. In the dinner two move. The next day, in early morning, na me wo hope you. Koka, yes you can order from the Jubilee House. Na wakasa tia first and second lady. Second lady. Senikunu any the vice president, chairman of police council at that time, Dr. Mahmoud Banya, flag bearer of the NPP today. And yes, sir. Bobie, eventually, you had no call, circuit court. Me, in a Miko Jinamwa, yes, bill, Sana, Yamia Yadumna judge, Miss granting the bill. But, Father, answer why. Me branch executive, and you have to look in all video now all year almost was threatening Henry Cote. Only Papa Henry Cote.
Former Minister of Interior and MP for I think I was supposed or something.
Almost was threatening Interior Minister IDP in the video, viral video. Bruh, police for I declare me branch executive we wanted in a Busia for director legal. Ye friend me. We declare we wanted and so we are better. We are better off going to the police headquarters ourselves. Police for Omuwo IGP Dampare now our special police unit be Omuwo behind the Electoral Commission headquarters. Omuwo Dindi Omo from. Now, make us say one of the junior lawyers, Semeseno, on there because the police have declared him wanted. Mestre say Fano, which in the company of a lawyer, Enko, in a call, Bra, Asama make police 40-year man no bail. Yanko court, in the court, Bra, you do court. Judge now on minimum a lady judge. Or she all money bill. Into the Obeyan said or remanding him into prison custody. A chopper. Judge will say on yet that because Wakasa here was threatening IGP, any Minister of Interior. Sometimes Dr. Banya said you know the chairman of the police council. Me no okay say bra. Wouldn't be 18 years. You call court woman. Judge no refuse your bail. Judge no can say obey your case no every day. Bra, every day. In a judge ni start here. Into me crowd me pa me senior sosu echo sebio region dia me ye campaign. Into me say no on holding me brief. I was asking no mama. In a o take over the case. But me no can say. Da. Me ni apeni sosu anya kwan amma court no. Judge no aka tell me am client no. So no ankasa ye the cross examination. That time, no, not Dr. Mahmoud Bamia was the vice president and chairman of the police council. And so why a branch of you power FM, your fellow, or Uniba Benny, or Uniba for cash, Nana, Ghana Mountain, any Supreme Court judges, Asia. Immediately at once, at Telegram, no, Godwin Adame, cited for contempt. Before Justice Alfred Adenchi, the senior at Dawudu, and I'm in the car, say, oh, may I occupy, if you already have that case for me. Bra, me no can say, or you back for court, last minute, and a judge no convicting him, no sentencing him to 14 days in Isawan prison. 14 days in Isawan prison.
Oh.
14 days in Isawan prison. At that time, now Dr. Mahmoud Bamia was the chair of the police council and vice president of the
Asana Emran Nayan Juma. Eti am the chair as chair of the police council. They no be yo. Emran Nayan Juma.
Kesi adi anyamra.
No one say asemu bi on the face of it. You some more. Enya sem bi akra kese. Obi ka yenya complainant kra wo ho.
Se unia Captain Smart.
Ani.
Unim impression ya cheno.
I won the doors kuma se kra de.
Miamia David Tamatlo.
E wo WhatsApp mi se akra.
Me wo wa mi a cheno. Ketano police station and agena meneno. Then what your story and I be bisa so be who meneno pa police patrol Ketano police station here. In the transporting the complainant no Kumase. In the didn't share ye bata and share come straight to Kumase. Bra and your mother brave or ye and in your man for firm. Sometimes Nana Dr. Bamia was the vice president of the republic. I'm so surprised to say, Sebi. Manu Deshmaso. Obey issue statement. No talking about say and for rights are being trampled upon. Seriously? Welcome you name me. I'm a fair-minded person. I always believe that the powers of the state must be exercised carefully. Na enyoma mienu miensa bi ekoso ewo mamuhano. Mesre enidie. Pesi abra. Obi edi phone edi hye nenim pe. Smartphone pe. No, I started recording now. In a way you way. Now they show Dr. Omani Buama. May his soul rest in peace. Look at the circumstance under which Dr. Omani Buama, Dr. Sapon, Samuel Abuaje, Dr. Mutala Honorable, Omufi. Now a branch of almost some friend of fancy some Dimbia I mentioned that indeed. Now what na the TikTok. Okay, now all kinds them yeah. The next thing I'll do is say now Dr. Bamia Atunsa friend will fear. No, I prepare a table. Branch brand new heavy breakfast. Brand new to your family. Bro, Kwame. I did this about. It creates the impression. Say, wow, we are. Said you, leader, no. When I was say something for the age, it may just be said. Sebi. You have nothing to do with them. But so nipa ko kan nsem ya thing. Now the next moment, onipa no ewo fie, what to nsa no, what prepare a table. bunkers, bra. Near tree and sandy. What message are you sending across? It may be a message. For the young for Dr. Mahmoud Bamia. Sebi, if not for anything. He is a leader in this country. When you're a serious opinion leader, the body language is important to send a message. Right from hey, me politics my yache. Oh, system will do be attempt. I will make sure say my point. I will forcefully urge it. I will make my point forcefully. But say my question na be be attempt. Jabi. Anything at least all these years, my year communication, radio, TV. My year short crash will be at the defamation suit against me that. Jabi. I am very careful. Can't we do our politics like that? Can't we do our politics like that? Bruh, I think that this year politics are it's a fertilization of ideas. Oka, namaka. Oka, namaka. Oka, namaka. But you make me and like you conjure, fabricate. To what end? To what end? It is on that score. Mr. Yana political leader. So we should just be careful. Look, Bafami, what for Kigali da?
Rwanda, yes.
Kigali. Genocide memorial, what for order?
Ebi, elder men order.
Oh, Bafami, one of these days, remember alcohol.
Patch you.
Now, the power of speech. The destructive power of speech. Obit put that radio so look at these Tutsis, look at these Hutus, those cockroaches. Rafa, what do we do to cockroaches?
What is this? Who be out there? Broom na nasa bibi bono.
So within a month, 2 months, 3 months, over 900,000 people were executed. The power of speech. Now also no, these people are cockroaches. Kill them. And you're not the machete so. Minya, bra. Bra after them. For 4. Look, they be a mechanic. Sebi, as soon as you enjoy or memory, let us not take it for granted. Sebi, Manu that you know. We are not better human beings than the Tutsis and the Hutus who decided to kill themselves. We are not better than them. It's a political. Look, I mean, mano a mano, 1-to-1. When I come, I will do this. I will do this. I will do this. I will. Mean so member on my platform. I will criticize you. Sebi. Recently, say SDA4. Omonsa Efre Dr. Mahmoud Bamia to represent NPP on the 40th anniversary. Omonsanso Fred NDC and the National Chairman General Mosquito Eko Jinaye name. Bamia and now the platform. I say Mahama Dieka. Mahama Eddie Dumso Edeba. Sebi. The mosquito answering the opportunity. No, say I say many. Na Obama do a whole more. Sebi you or carbon chain and autocracy. The no rema bono pasa yeno stroka. When me and yes. Obe oko the jazz no kitchen no. And I say ordering to kwana kusi ni yereso. General wa obia che. Osi ye mom pa ye e man krofo a omde asoridam e de ya amanyose. Asem no ekra eso aye de ekra. Eno that's the beauty of our politics. Sunday, me who press conference me ami senior Afenyo-Markin or sign him a year. We didn't know your fan. And where you been? And
a pair was our reply a GBFO.
Beba. And where you be a lawyer for me? Na me senior Afenyo. Oh, yeah, dear pa, very good advocate. I will your call. They know one more can say, the judge take a decision now on in the an appeal is a critique. But I tell you, an appeal is a critique of the judge. If you need judge in Yaji and what appeal. Now there's a famous case here, Miss Senior, rape. It was a criminal case and I know it. Now, no, yes, a criminal case, no, say MP account. Into share the record of the case now. Because of the parliamentary duties, no, on 2 occasions, one back off. And a judge, no, I was granted the senior Afenyo-Markin the client bail, no. Judge, no, out of anger, and or revoke bail, no. That's why I'm saying you. Why not all revoke bail, no? So lawyer, enough of the agreement, in a revoke bail, no. Why not almost change a branch here, no, into custody? And I'm saying Afenyo-Markin. I'm happy with the decision of the High Court judge, and also Supreme Court for Titirara. And I say, look, the right to bail is a constitutional right. Don't mean revoke bail no arbitrarily unless you in a hearing. And to the extent judge not revoking the bail no while offending the right to hearing. Supreme Court say Afenyo.
Yeah, cancel. Friend mama na yenini nwie. Friend mama na yenini nwie. Okay, 101.7 suni. Lawyer Godwin de gita makru na yedi di nkomo na yeduru ba bia eyebunu mu pa na yene no so edi nkomo. Na won say ha. Almost your interview will be here.
Oh yes, then we here be a omo Kenya sasem no.
Yeah, Kazo me samu akwa.
You grab and that say. But all line also.
Me was super meet you, Kazo.
It's the American and say, I'm not me senior Afenyo-Markin. High Court judge no I no. He went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court regional said no point now we're raising is a valid point of law. In almost setting aside the revocation of the bail. In almost restore the bail that was granted to the gentleman. That is the kind of learning they are receiving. You see, said your judges are infallible. They will get it wrong always. And that is why there is an appellate process. And somehow I'm seeing Afenyo-Markin erasing it. In fact, there are grounds for appeal. Legitimate grounds for appeal. But I say, Ube Jina Simpie so, Edi judge came. I'm sorry. I think some senior went, I think so. Upon sober reflection, Onoabe said he went overboard. Onoabe said no, he went overboard. And you see, there are a lot of young lawyers who look up to Messinia Afenyo-Markin. Many young lawyers. Many young lawyers who look up to him. The advocacy style or the unique style of advocating. But Pansy Obi descended to this level at the personal attacks against the judge, which here is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I think that the senior must apologize to the judge unreservedly. He should just do the needful and apologize to the judge. That is not his nature. I mean,
but I'm a pay what the Twitter but say. He is not going to respect any judge in his own view. No, one from Ranya Juma na fei utimu say I see he has been whipped to do something untoward against a political set of people and a political party be.
You know what? You see, Messinia Afenyo-Markin or Yobia of the Navili, the judiciary should be his friend. Messinia, or you're very privileged though. Brother me, Messinia, Alexander, or Sahini Afenyo-Markin, or you're very privileged. Who didn't tell me so you're privileged? Brother me, for many years, at least I've advocated from our court, district, circuit, high court, court of appeal, Supreme Court. Me who a situation now, but I'm telling you, on a Friday, Obi estimate application echo Supreme Court on a Friday. Now, that Friday now, we're filing application around 11. 12 by 2 p.m., my Chief Justice Atimianya panel. Because first of all, the judge is only on Friday. And yesterday, one filing case 3 days ago, which makes filing case some morning, afternoon. In less than 2 hours, yet minya panel, a moment now was a motor. Privilege, real privilege, exceptional privilege, extraordinary privilege. And one of them is senior. Go to me now or Ghana, a court, our Hanon. And so why this? Why this attack on the judge? Afenyo-Markin, when you say me were a lot of respect at the man. 3 years ago, I remember those days, Yoko Nengikaho. No, he was very good in challenging the powers of Yoko. When it's necessary, we reach it out. When you say we will go for but to go this extent, I think he's crossed the line. And I would encourage him that for the sake of the many young lawyers who look up to him, and for the sake of professional conduct, who apologize non-retracting unreservedly to the judiciary and the judge in question. Look, baby, Abronya and Asamabe. Abronya, I know him personally, Kwame, minimum. Anytime I listen or radio or radio, my friend, Kwame, no, say, minimum, I say, my friend, Kwame, or you be senior. Because I'm not a regional youth organizer. Now, me a deputy regional youth organizer for Greater Accra. It's a very no can't tell me say as me now or no you senior. Because only a youth organizer, me a deputy. It means first I go do from I've maintained that relationship. Look, what was it? me who say a branch a lawyer, young lawyer, be a friend of Kuchiboche.
Yeah, Kuchiboche Junior.
Yes, or true story be on Facebook about the fact that Abronya was not being fed or something. What I mean? Immediately, I called the DNI boss, Mr. Charles Kipo. And I said, Director, what's happening? How come that somebody in your custody, you are not feeding the person, you are not providing the person medical treatment? Why? What's happening? And I said, it can't be true. He said, my brother, you know me. I won't do that to anybody in my detention, under my control. And I know who said, I'm a full-fledged hospital just to make sure say, they take care of their persons under their control. Or look at the man who said, even on Saturday, he went personally to Abronye. Apparently, he decided to go on hunger strike. But he encouraged him to say, no, he should even eat. No, so Kwame Kasi on your own issue or pay Kofi Brookman and one or pay. Aha. We can Facebook post now and say, no, this one, say, no, say, the BNI is denying him food. And what have you are? It's unacceptable.
And now, cousin, but why, the Ayatian say, Judge now, or person, BNI for holding in custody, no. And the reasons are now it's granted in the reasons say, was say what Casa Samu Bia, a war that. Now we know by the judicial secretary no ebeka a similar case into who will be the same case court and what ye jaw ye ma bail o sa ka the same thing see jano obeza ko kaka bi enti wo hodi no kopem see e bedi asem ni nyina awie 92 weeks na e na ba na nye se 2 weeks ye ba ye jano na emum ye hodu asem ni nyina awie and na per the Martin Kwebu Supreme Court ruling efase yema obi be and ebe mo obi be no say all offenses are bailable. We ya judge no committee no to custody no. Nchemu won say e wo mrem.
One will say the Criminal Offences Procedure Act no Act 30 our provision that governs bail. It will be a court here advocacy for bail. The first thing I can say, judge, and say, you, when you pay, oh, Jano, say, Uncle Fia. Offense now, yet they are born, no, and yet they are engaging in that offense again.
And we are one of the near my Yamota catch judge, you know.
Yes, in fact, it is in the statute. It's in the Criminal Procedure Act.
Nanka me pekra kan kra da mani mi ba me hu section.
Go to section 97.
97, okay. Yentu ankomo so me aba.
Act 30. But say me yenye education e ma tuma mofo nyina. But we do.
I may do what and section 97. General provisions as to general provisions as to recognizances and no heading. Where in respect of a bond, the amount has been fixed. If I try to make it gay.
No. Go to 96. 96.
Okay, 96. Okay. Okay, 96. Granting of bail. 1. Subject to this section, a court may grant bail to a person who appears or is brought before court on a process or after being arrested without warrant and who A. is prepared at any time or at any stage of the proceedings or after conviction pending an appeal to give bail, and 2. enters into a bond in the prescribed manner with or without sureties, condition for that person's appearance before the court or any other court at the time and place mentioned in the bond.
Yeah,
Section 2. Despite anything in subsection 1 or in section 15, blah 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 blah. Say the amount and conditions of bail shall be fixed and due
No.
Me ba cho men to aso.
Yes, so.
Council men to aso.
Black family to aso.
Okay. Was it despite anything in subsection 1 or in section 15 but subject to this section, the High Court or the Circuit Court may direct a person be admitted to bail, or that the bail required by the Chief District Court or police officer be reduced, although subsection 1 or section 15 provides otherwise. 3. The amount and conditions of bail shall be fixed with due regard to the circumstances of the case and shall not be excessive or harsh. 4. A court shall not withhold or withdraw bail merely as a punishment. 5. A court shall refuse to grant bail if it is certified that the defendant A may not appear to stand trial, B may interfere with a witness or the evidence in a way that will hamper police investigations, C may commit a further offense when on bail. What is
that? Is it not statutory?
Statutory, yeah. Says a week, Adiana, why ye na ye didn't back court to hon? Is
it not statutory?
Statutory, yeah.
It is a judge, no. The reading of even that provision or interpretation is even wronger. Is that the manner to attack the judge?
No, see, we're crying an offense of misdemeanor.
No, but
the penalties thereof, no. I know you're doing the anti. We said that seasonable offense.
Brapami, provision now, all kinds is here, but you see, Susubium. Provision now, all kinds is here, Susubium. Hello, Brapami.
But what means so? That is 5. A court shall refuse to grant bail if it is satisfied that the defendant C may commit a further offense when on bail.
Is it not in the statute?
It's in the statutes, yeah.
So
what
exactly did the judge do wrong? And Brandon can say, you know, bail. Offense means I am a bail, no. Every offense, no. 2. Making sure the witness is due as someone who could appear. Making sure the over court, it is a compulsory judge amount bail first time. As some man, yeah, 1 mile bill, no, what could you not a different platform and I be the same thing. That the law not says the judge based on that can refuse the bill.
Aye.
Is it not in the statute?
It's in the statutes, yeah.
It's Bonina judge na yenti a machine Afenyo-Markin. Esopano no, dem pa. It's a different thing. If after the bail was granted, Sabio, Minia, or ye the Juma, or ye the Obeye, fair enough. I am not happy. Say, Sabi. This is politics. It's just among us now.
Okay,
where is the pleasure? To be back for detention. Where is the pleasure?
I see.
Politics in a beautiful manner. But say, Miss Senior Bage now who say, Judge, no, I refuse the bill. Why reminding me, Panintino, or best of panel? Say, yes, I did, yeah.
Where the Mamin said, Criminal Offences Act in 1960, Act 29, and with amendments 554, 849, 1034. And now, you walk Criminal and Other Offences Act. Act 1960 at 30, no, with amendments, no. Irregularity 29, no, Quanya, Yan Faswo. And now, ya come on a basis say, me van so be a conui. ena ya ba be che wo ne ye de wa ba court ena yes let's say ma bail na eye de a court fra wo be ba na se court ni nyansam wo hunu se wi nu ankasa wakonom na ye ba soup ya ba be che wa fra wo se won ka ho no se ye ja wo na obesa akwa akotena wi base wo biem ni ye be ba na Rome yense kutawo ye busa asem ade aso obi na de ma menyim na ade ba no obi na ode mam menyim na ade ban enti sa na te de a inada say won committee further no as say your committee into remand meboa.
That's what the law says. That's what the law says. And this is 1962. 1960 in a Samran war, MPP had not power for 8 years. And become, if that provision was problematic, and then NDC MPP in Parliament obeyed me here the friend of private members' motion. No bringing an amendment of Section 96. Provision now what kinds of piano. That before and the police grant to Bela, who quite so big now could repeat the same offense. What is this?
Just me fan say me did police in atem na ya che me de me aba for offensive conduct na ya de me ba ye ne ma me baila na me gina police ni kwanom say nkwasiafo mu chi me ade na mutumi ye me je na mu agya me na wo mo sa adoa me bio ne de aba judge nenim judge ni si inada say me san koye biem de ye mfa me nkohyem cause nya sa me ye ma hwa me sa akobro na me toto abobo inspector
intino emra entina meka sa provision say nya de pa NDC MPP lawyer ni bia nya me senior Afenyo-Markin kra with me a private members motion so that provision I was attached you know section 96 no nya amending nya fi ho no
but say nya entrenched provision there
or that be or say we the ordinary act of parliament in private
nya fi ho na che say ye free wa no way so what would be the reason because we dey say muda ho say akwane abonu ko adu say wakobo kro no yesterday akwe so say gya no bie mu a wan hwe asa offense no be say to aso because baby ote no kra no ngofo nje da nyini ni papa
no embrano kra no you see because bill is at the discretion of the judge no? You cannot exercise it on whim. There must be evidence. Yes, Onipana koye the same thing. In this particular case, what was the bail which Minia Abonye was granted the first bail? Was it a similar offense? If so, the NCR almost had in the court, is it related within the same category of offense?
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
I mean, let's avoid this, Brahma. Look, I was so worried when I saw Kwesiboche's Junior, the Facebook post, that I had to call the DNI boss. I said, Commander, what is going on? Why are you denying somebody in your custody food? Why are you denying the person medical treatment? Oh, no, Counsel, it can't be correct. On Saturday, I was and this is why he even requested, I even encouraged him. Because after the night of hunger strike, eventually, on a no episode, also baby could be broke man or something. And I said, look, they have a fully furnished hospital. I am worried. I wouldn't want anything untoward to happen to anybody.
Okay, FM 101.7.
Look, Rapame, Ghana and Kwame Yewo. Remember, which means I didn't go to Biani or move. Rapame, many baby are called any of them. Maybe I Togo na make me call easy.
I see. Now, I say, dear, you bet me, I am a sank for a year. One more these verbal vituperations, you know, editing for no near the idea, we didn't penny at them, we can we, within the party now, because a moon, both and no, or no, catch any party member, no, so cut ya for near the idea. And then, if this arrest no end detain for.
Maybe there be idea make that by. I will not encourage anybody to go and insult anybody. My style of politics, I will make my point forcefully. If you disagree with, you also come anti-it. I'm a man of debate. In fact, a Juma Mayor as a lawyer, and he said, okay, see a man Crawford. I think the politics with insanity. Yes, that's true. The deal we are. And he said, Dr. Mani Buama, the choir of yes. Now, we be Nyako to talk. I could make very painful comments about the death of Dr. Mani. Beyond Apalu, the almost a fancy something.
A fancy comedy, small boy. No.
Now, said so. Obeka semya ya say na the next thing no we say obi edi na call flag bearer hono. What message are you sending across? Right. What message? Oh yeah, Mr. Na. Tell you ebia who intention ye noble, but that person no will get the impression say also saw the order no so. Mestre any deal. Mestre e wo ni deal. Ghana nkwani e. Bakwane.
Eso be dance pa.
Any kama amena pending TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Ah nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, I pending TV.